Hello. As we all know, OpenAI has released the new version of ChatGPT. So in this case, I wanted to connect the latest release with our commercetools assistant. So let's see what we can do with this advanced version of it. So here I have the chat interface. I can start having a conversation with my assistant. I want to start with a basic question. How many products do I have? So because it's connected to my commercetools project, I can actually ask directly. And in this case, it's saying that I have 117 products. If I go to Merchant Center, I can see the products 117. That's perfect. So that actually works. Let's assume that I'm part of the marketing team. So let's play with it. For example, I can say, who placed the last order? Basically, what it's going to do is going to iterate through the orders. It's going to sort it based on the creation time, and it's going to find the customer who did. Okay, so well, that was me. Now I can say send an email to that customer thanking him for the support and include one new product, one of our products in the email to generate more traffic. That's a very specific type of request. Let's see what it does actually. What we have seen with this new release is first, it's a lot faster. Second, allows me to do a lot more complex type of request. So I can go to the backend and take a look at the operations that the agent is performing. In this case, I can see that the execution basically is identifying the customer, selecting a product, creating an email, and sending the email. That is the plan that was put together by the agent. And here are the different steps that it's doing. I can see at the end that basically send the emails saying, dear valued customer, we sincerely appreciate your continued support. We're thrilled to have you as part of the community. As a token of gratitude, we wanted to show you one of our favorite products and include one product. So this is actually one of the products that we have within our project. And provides a link to click. Pretty amazing. Okay. So for example, now something else that I can do is how many orders Luciano created. I can see, for example, the history or how many orders have been placed by that specific client. Once again, the system is trying to put together all the information, and I have created one order. Okay, well, not that many. But let's assume that we want to do something nice for that particular customer. We can say, create a 10% discount and email that to Luciano. Wishing a great weekend. Once again, now we're going to, on the fly, create a 10% discount. It's going to be for that specific client, and we are going to send it via email. Let's see what the system is doing. Here we have the mail that was sent. We're pleased to offer you a special discount of 10%. Say something around the weekend as well, and thanking him. That's perfect. Okay, let's assume now that I want to actually see how my stories is growing. Let's zoom out and see the number of customers. For example, I can say, how many customers do I have? Right now we have a total of 7 customers. Okay, not that many. I want to know if I'm growing. So is my customer base growing versus last month? Let's see if the number of customers has increased. Might take a second. Let's put together again the query. As you can see, I'm having a very seamless conversation. I'm actually building this demo on the fly, trying to trying to figure out what are the best next steps. So let's see what it's doing. It's finding, there has to be a plan here. It's getting the total number of orders for different dates. And I think that we have an answer. Okay, based on the data, it appears that we started with 0 customers. That's true because it's a new project. And now we have 7 customers as November 9th. So that is perfect. What is the total of my sales? So in this case, I want to know exactly what has been my revenue within the project. Again, there is not one direct way on how to get the data within commercetools. So the system is figuring out the best way to solve that and creating the query and answering that in real time. Okay, so far it's been $13,000. What will be the total in orders for next week based on the last week? So I can start asking for projections, for example. I can basically try to see what are the trends. The more data the system has, the better that it's going to be able to predict the future in a way. Based on the total number of orders for last week, the estimation total number for next week is the same. So basically it's taking that value because all the orders have been created in the last week, in this particular case, and it's projecting the same one for next week. Okay, let's play a little bit with, for example, products. So what was the product included in the last order, for example? Basically, now we want to find out what was the last order and what was the product within it. Okay, so that was it. We have the ID and the name. Okay, so if we want to know more about that product, provide me with the price for example, I can ask for any of the attributes within the product if I want to know a bit more of what is included in this case. Let's see what we get. Okay, that one is $69.99. Perfect. Maybe I believe that it's a bit expensive, so I want to do some research and find out the real price. So compare the price for versus the market price. Search the web. So in this particular case, I'm basically telling the system to find the price for that product and then do a search online, find the standard price within the market. For sure, there are going to be probably many different, and do a comparison. So this is very important. I have added a tool to our assistant that allows it to connect externally and do queries and gather that information. So here we can see the price in our case is $69.99 and has done some research and seems to be a lot cheaper in this case. So we could say apply a 50% off for, so that will create on the fly a discount for that particular product if I see that the price is too high and so on. Okay, done. It's really good. Let's now test different ideas. Maybe we can try to increase our number of orders or revenue. So I can say list 5 of my products with their what can I say, with their name, and provide a suggestion on a better name in order to increase sales. Sorry I'm taking so long to actually think of the question, but I'm just trying to figure out ideas. As you can see, none of these has been actually implemented, or I haven't written any code for these particular use cases. The system is able to take the inputs, analyze it, and define. Okay, so here is providing me the list of some of the products and actually suggestions of the products that I can use. For example, in this Art Deco chair is saying, I don't know, it's probably a different description that I assume is actually more trendy or similar. Can you please translate the description for Chinese? So in this case, I can also play with translations, for example. I can basically, with few requests, ask the system to translate my entire catalog to a different language. Not only do the translation here on the chat, basically, it can apply those different values or that new information to the system. So it can basically update the products on real time. So here you can see the description that is being translated in that particular case. Let me see if I have something else. Customers, country, email, store. Okay, I think that covers kind of a nice demo. Please take a look, provide feedback. I'm very impressed of the things and the speed that the system is able to achieve all of these different requests. So, well, thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.